we all know the situation. Ugandans have been, they have not everyone has been doing financially well. So for schools to just increase fees without at least informing the parents, it is something that is really unfair, and it should be sorted. Okay. Actually, government is supposed to present their statement today. Well, I don't know if they are going to be put on the order paper, but the speaker had instructed government that they come today to clear that issue before schools start, because parents are worried. Parents are worried. They are asking government, do something, please. Schools have defied you already. Yeah. But they are right. The schools are also right. There is no law that bars them from increasing.
Because it's a free market.
Yeah, it's a free market.
It's a free market, so someone can easily simply because they woke up in the morning and decided to open the school. No one gave them advice. They'll definitely charge.
Actually, what is funny, even with the government-funded schools,
they charge. Yes, they do charge money.
They're like, there's no law that bars them.
Because I do know of some that actually charge even more highly than private schools.
Exactly. Those government-aided schools, most of them, those traditional schools, they have their fees is higher than most of these private.
But well, I personally also think the reason that's why schools are actually hiking, for example, the first world schools that we tag as the world schools here in Uganda, first class, I think because they have parents who can afford this money. And even when they increase, you realize these parents still flood these schools. So it goes back to parents who cannot maintain these school fees that are normally affected. Because I do know of schools where parents actually even pay.
Yeah.
They actually pay a full school fees day one.
There are schools that they expect you to bring a full receipt.
So, and their parents were willing to pay that money. So I think it is one of the reasons to why we're still having these inequalities in school fees and all these things. But it also goes back to the kind of economy we are living in.
Yeah, it goes back to the economy we are living in. But still, government has to bring bill streamlines all this.
The school fee. No, they set up the school caps, but of course, most of the schools are not following.
Yeah, they are not following because there is no bill. There is no law to regulate them.
Oh, yeah.
There is no law to regulate them. So for them, they are free to do whatever. It's a free economy.
Yes.
Now government now realizes that we could have made a mistake. Now we need to bring this bill. But how do we bring this bill?
Yeah.
That is the statement that is coming today.
Okay.
What have we decided? We are going to see, of course, government is planning. And Parliament has put pressure on them. If you're not willing, you don't have a bill for us, we can move a private member's bill to bring this issue. If you've failed, government is like, they have not failed. They are going to conclude on this matter. Because each time, schools that increase fees, each year, without considering the parents per se. Parents go to banks, they borrow money to take their kids to school, and at the end of the day, they fail to pay the money. They fail to pay the banks, and the banks take away their things. People are suffering in silence, so they are pushing government, do something, please. We are dying. This issue is killing us in silence.
Okay, and of course, Hanifa will be working upon that particular report in regards to the school fees issues here in Uganda, and surely follow it up more on Business Today tonight. And of course, he will be giving you a detailed report and what next, what are the resolutions coming up, and where does this leave the education sector in the country. Good morning, you're still watching Smart Business. After the break, we go to Brown with Barija Andrew.